All right, here is a full body workout. We're going to be concept 2 rower, okay? And I got the damper set at about 5, okay? And I've got my 12-pound dumbbells set up on each side. So if you're using kilos, that's 2.5-pound plates on each side of your dumbbell. And that's going to equal roughly 12 pounds. So get your dumbbells set up, okay? And then we'll get ready to go. All right, you got your weight set up. You're sitting on your rower. Get your feet dialed in, okay? And then this is a zone 2 situation. So you're just gonna start pulling and you're gonna row for 3 minutes, all right? Make sure you're driving with the legs. Make sure you got the good posture. You know how to row, okay? So 3 minutes of rowing. Then you have an arm series to do, all right? The arm series is 10 reps of everything. So you sit nice and tall and you go hammer curl. Once again, you use the head of the dumbbell. You rest your thumb and forefinger on the head of the dumbbell and you're able to get hammer curls for 10, all right? So you knock those out. Then you're putting your chest in your lap. You just have a slight lean forward and you don't hunch, don't round your back. You lean in and you keep your chest up and you do tricep kickbacks. You keep your elbow fixed at your side and you just articulate, straighten from the elbow and you knock out 10 of those, okay? Finally, we straighten ourselves out and we lean back a smidge, stick posture, big chest, okay? And you're raising it up just like that. So it's deltoids, front delts, okay? And we knock out 10 of those. Range of motion is not very big, but you brace your middle, use your pecs, and lift with those deltoids, 10 of those, okay? Then you're back to 3 minutes of rowing. Then you repeat your arm series again, okay? Pretty simple, 3 minutes of rowing, 10 hammer curls, 10 tricep kickbacks, 10 front raises. Repeat that twice and you're done. So press pause, bang that series out twice. All right, you've completed your 2 rounds of arms and rowing. So now it's time for lower body stuff. I grab those dumbbells and I hinge with the flat back and I stand up nice and tall. It's a straight leg deadlift. Don't allow your chest to round. Stick posture. Whether I'm up tall here or down here, I still have the stick posture, big chest, abs in, okay? So let these dumbbells hang. I put a tiny bend in my knees. I'm sticking my butt back. So my center of gravity is still right around my belly button, okay? I've got 10 of those, okay? Then I move to a stationary lunge where I've got the long stride forward and I'm going straight up and straight down, okay? Let me show you the side view, okay? 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. What am I gonna say? Bend the back foot. I have a long stride. I have about 70% of my weight on my front leg, 30 on the back. Look at my torso. It's straight up and down no matter what, okay? I do 10 on one side, I do 10 on the other, okay? Then for my last one, I have a sumo squat. I get my arms up here like so, get in a sumo squat. My hips hinge back, my knees open up. As I do this, my knees are opening up. You don't see them. I'm not so wide that I end up here. Look at that, okay? That puts pressure on the inside of the knee. No, butt's back. My center of my gravity is over my belly button. Hinging at the hips, sticking the butt back. I do 10 of those, okay? Then, guess what? You're back on the rower. You bang out 3 minutes on the rower, okay? You repeat the whole process. 10 straight leg deadlifts. 10 lunges on each side, static lunges, okay? 10 sumo squats, and then you row again. So 2 rounds of that, bang it out, press pause, get her done, then we move on. All right, we're done with our lower body series. So now it's time to move to the bench. So you get your bench set up so it's around 65 pounds, okay? All right, now we have a chest, back, and shoulder series, okay? So you got your barbell set up with about 65 pounds, okay, total. So here's the deal. You remember your stick posture, right? So we get down, and it's your choice whether you have your feet up on the bench or you got them on the floor. What's ideal is for you to have your eyes lined up with the bar, okay? So I've got my eyes lined up with the bar, and I have a nice decent width, and I take her down to 90 degrees and I'm back up. If all you feel is shoulders, we know that we don't have the stick posture going. Boom, stick posture. Use those lats, take it down. The bar should strike you just below your nips. Always fun to say nips in a video. Just above the sternum, okay? Boom, push it up, down to 90, back up, okay? You should feel chest, you should feel a little bit of shoulders, but not much, okay? You bang out 10 of those, all right? Then you unrack your weight, okay? You get underneath it and you unrack it, and we set it centered upon the bench. Now, my butt is back, okay? My butt is back. My hands are underhand grip. I'm shoulder width apart. Look at my flat back. I'm not hunched, I'm hinged. Not hunched, hinged. And I go underhand grip, and look at my shoulders. They stretch, bang, I pinch them, okay? Hang, pinch, hang, pinch. I'm bringing it right to my belly button. I do 10 of those, okay? All right? Now, the last part is I stand here, okay? I lift, I stick posture, okay? And I shrug with a little roll back. I'm trying to scrape, okay, my waist. The bar stays on my legs. I shrug, I roll back, okay? You may have to make some adjustments so things don't get squashed, if you get my drift, okay? But we do 10 of those shrugs with a little bit of a rollback, okay? Then you go hit the rower again, 3 minutes on the rower. Then you come back and you repeat this again, okay? 10 chest presses, 10 bent over rows, 10 shrugs with a rollback, just like that, okay? Bang that series out, and then we got one more to do. All right, your final series, okay, is a core and mobility series. So here's what you're gonna do. You're kneeling down, just like so. Look, I got my toes bent underneath me, okay? And here's the deal. I sit tall, okay? And I lean back onto my feet, and I feel abs, and I also feel some low back. And I'm stick posture all the way, okay? Then I sit back up, and then I push my hips forward, okay? And I squeeze my glutes. I feel low back, I keep my abs engaged. And I'm gonna repeat that 10 times. Sit down, okay? So I hinge down, I lean my trunk back. I feel my toes bend, I feel the arches of my feet even. And then I crunch, and then I extend those hips and squeeze the glutes. I should not feel a ton of low back here, just activation. So I knock that out 10 times. Sit on your bent toes. Get up, hips forward, squeeze the glutes, hinge, back down, lean back, okay? You do 10 of those, all right? Then, you've got windshield wipers, just like so. So you're sitting, feet are shoulder width apart, all right? My heels stay still, and I've got this windshield wiper motion going. Watch. I put my knee to my heel, and I feel outer hip and oblique. And then I do the other side. I put my knee to my heel, and I'm pivoting on my hips and using my obliques to get it done, okay? What you will find if you're really stiff is it's hard, one, but you feel yourself walking, your hips walk toward the edge of your mat. If that happens, push yourself back, start over fresh, okay? So, side view here, okay? I'm down, I'm back up, I go the other way, okay? Down, hinge, down, okay? I do 10 per side. So 10, 10, 9, 9. I feel a bit of everything, all right? So you knock those out. Finally, the last stop is a push-up plank situation. We're gonna test those wrists, okay? So here, core strength, push-up position, okay? You're getting the front on view. Feet are shoulder width apart. I'm gonna turn my knee underneath, just like so, and then I go back to where I came from, and I turn my knee up and out to my elbow. I do 10 total. Now I do the other side. Underneath, this side's a little stiffer, out. My torso kind of crunches down to help me get where I need to be. 10 total on that, okay? Then you go bust out the rower again. Come back, do this ab series and mobility series again, and then hit the rower one last time. This is a great workout. Full body workout, arms, upper body, chest, back, shoulders, lower body, legs, inner thighs, outer hips, lunges, hammies, or quads and hammies, okay? And then finally, mobility and core at the end. You got this. It's gonna be great. And I can't wait to hear how you like it.